Nikki time? Okay. So, we talked a little bit about Nikki Haley's options after the UN. Um, Somebody might want to maybe tweet a couple at her. So, you hadn't heard about this, right? Okay, so apparently a couple of Russian comedians, who, by the way, guys, bravo, just just the hat is off. That's great stuff. They called Nikki Haley, made up a country. They made up a country and said that the Russians had intruded in their election.
Yeah.
And it sounded as though Nikki was trying her hardest to just BS her way through that conversation. But they got her. They got her good. And whatever fallout that has, I mean, whether it brings, a world war down on all of us.
Just has a thick skin.
I still think, just from just in a comedic sense, fucking bravo. That's
a laugh.
It really did. Yes. Yep. So and the UN seems the UN probably not happy with Nikki Haley
Or Donald Trump,
etc. at the moment. On account of the fact that didn't we just pull like 300 million from funding?
a billion.
Million, I think. I am almost sure it's million.
We pull a lot of money out of it.
Now, is that a drop in the bucket compared to 21 trillion missing dollar? Yes, it is. But
It's not
without
going
going on a tangent, yes, that is money that they will no longer have, and are probably concerned about how they're going to cover.
Like I said last week.
They could go back to
Somalia
and pick up all the fucking weapons they left there.
We can defund them and tell them to get the hell out of New York. Find real estate over there. Put a business over there that'll actually fucking have jobs.
I think that they should use it to film the new season of The Apprentice, starring Gary Busey.
There you go.
That's a freebie. Take it or leave it. But
Gary Busey's fun.
Right?
I like Gary Busey. I thought he was pretty funny.
He is pretty funny. But anyway, so we're all. You got a world war coming? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, looks like.
So this is Albert Pike's third World War, and this is the one that is supposed to usher in the New World Order. Now,
now you got Russia.
It looks like it might happen. Looks like it might not happen. You've got Russia.
You got Russian tanks moving on the borders over Ukraine.
Over Ukraine, yeah.
You got they're on the move there. You got American military training up in Norway, training for Arctic battle. Battle in the Arctic theater.
And there was just So the general just made a speech.
Marine generals made a speech saying a big war is coming.
See, that seems okay. See, this is the thing. Is if we were planning some kind of a first strike, there's no way that statement would be made.
No, it's rhetoric.
I really don't think so.
It's rhetoric. They're just pumping things up. There's things being said out there.
What is it? Are they conditioning us?
That's pretty much what it is.
To try and
it's just trying to get us ready, just to accept that something's going to come down the line. Somewhere, somehow, things are going to pop off. You even got fighting between India and Pakistan now on their border, and you got one of the top military generals, I believe, in one or both countries. I think it was at least Pakistan. I mean, it was India. It was one or both said that nuclear war is not off the table.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, that's a regional conflict that could have, worldwide repercussions.
Well, you look at the relationship between China and both of those countries, not great, but with India, it's definitely worse. I mean, they actually, now this is like somewhere in the mountains over there, but they actually were like fist fighting. I kid you not, Chinese soldiers and Indian soldiers duking it out up in the mountains.
Was it over like a road being extended into India or something like that?
I don't know.
There was a standoff about that.
I don't know.
Where those yeah, things are ramping up. You got Syria and Iran. They have rebels and they have fighters trying to get closer and closer to the Israeli border, in Lebanon.
Rebels,
So,
eh?
I'm
sorry, but just when's the last time John McCain was in the area? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
John McCain's actually home recovering.
So they say. That's probably a clone.
The head is alive somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. He's like a Futurama head in a jar somewhere.
But yeah, things are just
running for
up
president in 3020.
You know, they're saying even though Russia and China are talking about even coming after us, and they see us as a threat. Not so much Donald Trump. Donald Trump's stance on national security, on our stance in the world stage.
And at this point, it doesn't matter because Trump is going to be the lightning rod as a commander in chief and as the president. I don't know. I hope not. For whatever that's worth.
Well, something's happening. Something's happening. Right?
Well, and it is. And
in the previous video, we were just saying things are happening, and I gave my thought on there. I'll reiterate on this one. To throw the threat out there of a world conflict. Anybody that has half a brain in that box on the top of their neck, or to figure out that if we go to war with Russia, if we go to war with China, it doesn't take anything but us hitting, them hitting one of our carriers, us hitting one of their bases, them hitting, we're having a firefight in the sky, and then all of a sudden you start hearing nukes are getting freaking deployed. All right, things can happen very quickly. We won't even know what's happening. We can be sitting at our desk in the morning at work, and by lunchtime, the world's gone to holy hell. It doesn't take any time because everything is so volatile right now. If we do this bloody nose strike on North Korea after the Winter Olympics, if we do that, what's that going to do to piss people off? Is that going to get? Because like they said, it takes us one incident to take a whole influx of refugees heading towards that Chinese border. They'll be heading towards the Russian border. It's going to put a major humanitarian crisis and a major drain on both countries to be able to handle that. They're going to prepare for 500,000 refugees coming into the Chinese border. So you got to figure Russia has almost the same size, if not a little bigger or smaller, give or take, on the opposite side. You got China's half of that border, Russia's the other half of that border at the top of North Korea. So you're going to have refugees coming on both ends. And then with any damage, we do hit them with nukes. If we hit the nuclear production facilities, that fallout is going to head into Russia and China. It is going to affect them both. It's going to affect their population. So we have an utter disregard for the neighboring countries. It's either we go in there, we just do precision strikes and we take out this little bastard, take out his regime and just end it. Level Pyongyang. And do the best we can to get this guy. If we can't get him, we just... That's what I'm looking for.
Call him fat on Twitter.
No, we don't call him fat on Twitter. It doesn't do shit. Alright. So pretty much we just bring him to a point where we bring him down to his knees. Where he can't do anything. And it's just, here you go. If you're going to be alive, we're going to leave you with a country of shambles. We're going to take your infrastructure, we're going to destroy it. We're not capable of being able to make any more missiles, at least that we know of. Production facilities. We're going to try and take out your nuclear facilities. We're just going to fucking level your country. We're going to leave you with a fucking smoking heat. And then try and build back up from the beginning from there. Guess what? You're going to be going pretty fucking quick. Alright? So that's what we need to do. Let's go in there and just take out all these installations. Take out Pyongyang. Take out where we know. Anywhere we know, we know where this guy is. Fucking level it.
Oh, dude. We just figured it out. We're going to get you to the Pentagon. Like, now! Dude, I have no idea what's going to happen. I could all of this, could all of the posturing and everything, could that all be for our benefit from one reason or another?
Of course it could.
Could it be a real threat? Yeah, it most definitely could. Could it be
Remember,
preparation for a false flag type event? Are they gonna hit New York, or more likely Los Angeles, or somewhere in the Pacific Northwest, possibly like one of the outlying places, Guam or Hawaii, or whatever? Say it was North Korea, and here we go. Is that a possibility? Could could China do that? Crack this thing off? Could Russia? Of course. Could some fucking nutcase on an island somewhere, who has managed
North
to...
Korea has been selling nukes to Iran. Listen, it's just, the whole thing is just that you have things happening in the Pacific theater. You have things happening in the Middle East. You have things happening everywhere. We still have NATO troops on the Eastern European border with Russia. We're sticking our nose up now in Norway, getting closer to where Russia has bases up in the Arctic. All right, we're getting closer and closer to them.
Not only that,
And we're getting ready to fight them on there.
All over the world, smaller entities are voting to leave the larger entities.
Yeah, the European Union wants to break out of the out of NATO. They want to have their own military force.
Yeah, that's a big one. Aside from Crimea, there is another area in Ukraine that's looking to split off from the rest of Ukraine. Obviously, you've got Brexit.
California wants to secede.
I have no idea how bad. I just want to see. Bye.
Yeah, that's
See you later.
Follow through on it.
But you know what though? We say that, and Sacramento, San Francisco, Southern California. You know what I mean? Like the LA, San Diego.
All home to a bunch of
They're
liberal
all
lunatics.
right. But when you get into Northern California, and even like the more rural areas,
once you get away from the metro areas,
that's not what they want. That's not what they want.
But unfortunately, the major population of those states, population centers are in those Sacramento, San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego. Those are those are going to be your major population centers, especially San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego. Between that line right there, that's the populace of your state is right there. They're all crammed into those cities.
Right. And so now you're looking at basically, the same thing that would happen in the U.S. without the Electoral College, which is that you have just the major cities making the decisions for all the rest of the country.
You can't have that. But most major cities,
So
if not
now
all
what? Yeah.
major cities, attract that liberal-based population. You can't have a bunch of liberals.
Well, not only that, but when you've got millions of people, it's much easier to squeeze a couple extra 100,000
but you
votes.
know where those
in
votes are
there.
going. It's not like those votes are going Republican. Those votes are going Democrat.
It goes whichever way they want it to.
Yeah,
All right. I'm sorry.
Look at
because I
New York
realize
City,
that you still,
Democrat.
all right.
Los Angeles,
still
Democrat. San Francisco,
go under
Democrat.
this. The Republican Party, for the most part, right now is controlled opposite. That's what they are. They're not. These are not individually.
No, that's not what I believe.
They're all
It's
part of the
what's going on
fucking
right now. What I
collective.
believe is both take a side soft.
Okay.
All right. I'm an independent. I'm a non-affiliated member. I don't.
Right,
I'm not,
but we're looking
I'm not
at
liberal, I'm not
when we
conservative.
look at because the more public faces in corruption right now happen to be Democrat.
Well, there's on both sides. There's corruption on both sides.
Okay.
I understand.
I just don't want to pretend that Mitch McConnell is any different than Harry Reid or John McCain or any of the rest of these people.
Nancy Pelosi's no different than Paul Ryan. She was no different than John Boehner. These people are no different than each other.
That's right. Stick a wig on either of them and you got her.
Yeah.
At any rate, I don't know, to the listener, maybe get some canned goods, maybe grab some extra rounds.
Grab some masks. Grab some iodine pills.
Get a helmet. Put on the helmet.
Just hunker down.
We'll let you know what happens. Well, you'll probably know when you see the flash in the mushroom cloud, but
You figure it out.
Yeah.
Or the aliens. Don't forget that.
Yep. Or it could be Dr. Manhattan.
You know who can save the world?
Dr.
You
Manhattan.
know who can save the world? Stay Puft Marshmallow, man.
Just like, take all the nukes to the gut and just.
Yep. Plus his dreams, David.
Well, we'll see if he's around. I wouldn't hold your breath. I'm just saying, I wouldn't hold your breath.